My client's name is Joe. He's a 35-year-old male, Hispanic origin. Joe came to us due to a severe heroin addiction. Um, Joe was court mandated here. He was sentenced um, to go through the program. Joe reported that he began using in his late teens as a way, he said it was as a way to cope with emotional pain stemming from his childhood. Joe did report that his parents didn't have a great marriage. There was some neglect, physical abuse, and he was exposed to domestic violence. He has two older siblings, and he reported that his family struggled to communicate effectively, and he has always felt distant from his parents. Joe did report that he is not in a relationship. He is single, and he reported that his substance use impacts his relationships. He reported that it hinders the ability to maintain stable, loving relationships. Joe reported that he quit school. He dropped out of high school during his junior year due to his growing substance use. And he never pursued no other type of education. Joe also reported that his work history is sporadic due to his addiction. His substance abuse has made him struggle to maintain consistent employment. He's often losing jobs as his addiction also interferes with his ability to perform his job very well. So his mental health, Joe reported that he does suffer from depression and anxiety. He has never received any formal mental health treatment. And he does report that his mother also suffers from severe depression. His biomedical, Joe reported the only thing that he's experienced was accidents and injuries due to those accidents as a direct result of his substance use. And the only biomedical family history that he reported was diabetes. He did report that he had a significant loss in his life. It was the death of his grandmother. And he did report that he has never grieved properly over that. He's never had a notable milestone in his life as well. He comes from a Catholic background. He does have a spiritual connection, and he draws strength from his faith. Due to Joe's traumatic childhood and witnessing domestic violence, neglect, and overall instability, Joe is left with emotional scar that continues to impact his life today. His unresolved emotional pain from his younger years has stopped him from being successful in his addiction, because this was something he used. Substance abuse was what he used to cope with all the feelings and his emotions that he has been dealing with since he was a child. So he's additionally the reoccurring cycle of arrests, predominantly that are associated with his substance use, the drug possession, and the petty thefts. These are all substantially linked to his substance use. So due to his inability to manage the emotional turmoil that stems from his traumatic past, he is unable to have a successful recovery. I did recognize some strengths within Joe. He has Joe is very resilient, and his determination, his resilience and determination to conquer addiction. So the structured support that we offer in the therapy is a very valuable asset to Joe in his path to his recovery. His Spanish background is a pillar of strength, which provides him with a sense of identity and belonging. So his goals would be, his short-term goal that we set would be that Joe completes residential treatment program, so that demonstrating absence from heroin and other substances through regular negative drug tests that he will complete. And after 30 days, he would be eligible to move to the lower level of care. So that's going to be his goal.